Welcome back. We are now on devlog. I honestly think the next thing I want to get is a trackpad so I can write quickly. Cause why did I do that there? That's great. That's horrible. Hold on. Let's do it over here. How about that? No, now we don't need an eraser. Now we need a marker again. Make sure we got the Twitch up. There we go. Perfect. Devlog number 3. Isn't this great, guys? I'm on it. Like, you know what's really fun about doing this is like a hobbyist thing is like, I've got a job. I was actually reflecting on this like earlier today, is that it's like, so I've got a job and I've got an amazing girlfriend. By the way, if you guys didn't notice, new bed, my other bed just like crapped out on me. When I moved from my last place, it got all like ripped up in the move. So girlfriend ordered me a new bed as like a surprise, tried putting it together for me today, but we were all doing a million things. But like, I've got this awesome job that pays me really well. Bosses that respect me, coworkers I get along with really well. Like everything's really good on that front. But then I'm also like, I'm financially independent. I've like, this game is already paying for itself. Even with only like 6 or 7 subscribers, you guys are like paying for a lot of the stuff. Devla, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Nick. Let's go. How you doing tonight, man? Good to have you. But yeah, so it's just like, everything is really good financially. So it's really easy to just kind of like tune in and do this for fun. And like, I do plan on like releasing this and like having fun with it, but I don't feel the pressure of a deadline, you know? And like if anyone expects a deadline, like I'm sorry, I'm literally still like conceptualizing the game. So let's talk about what the goal is for tonight. So devlog for tonight, we're gonna draw all these colored circles like we always do. I am definitely getting a trackpad. I think that's gonna be the next donation goal, is a trackpad for me, just so I can draw things faster for you guys, because doing this with a mouse, fucking painful. Okay, so here's the thing with the game. For everyone who's up to speed on like what Prison Break is, if anyone's new and has questions, ask questions. So, whole concept is, you know, you start here in the white world, commonly referred to as the mirror, and this is your end goal, defeating the queen. I think, what did I name her today? I named her, I got a ton done, guys. This is so much fun. Ebony Empress, that's what I ended up calling her. So, you start here, and because of the orders of the King of White, you're trying to make your way here, but before you can do that, you have to go through, you know, 3 of these randomly selected worlds. Sometimes you'll have yellow, then indigo, then orange. You get the idea. So what I ended up doing is, for each of them, I actually ended up making like a little sprite sheet that like shows all the dungeons, the plot. This is going to be for all like the map concepts and the loot for each map. So this is going to be a place where I can jot down those notes. And then here's all the boss and mini boss mechanics, and then like what the regional lore is going to be like based on. So the idea for tonight is most of these are fleshed out. Like I've got Oakhurst Valley all fleshed out. I've got Scarlet Spire. I've got the Infinite Factory. I've got Verdant Underwood. Twilight Coast, I actually just finished earlier this evening, and I'm really proud with it. Like I got all the names for the dungeons. I got the lore figured out. So the only thing left to do is Orchid's Lament. So that's probably what we're gonna work on a little bit. So for people who are tuning in, what does that mean for you? Ooh. So here's the big thing, is that for each zone, I want to focus on a couple things. I want there to be 3 like standard enemies. So like just like 3 like normal enemies. And then I want like 1 like super badass enemy that just like completely fucks shit up, right? That's just like a little bit stronger. And the thing is, the 3 enemies are always so like, here, I'll draw this example down here. So it's like, if you're in the red world, then it's like the enemies that you will fight will be on they'll be from each of the like corresponding elements. So if you look at this like circle, it's, well, the circle is drawn incorrectly. I should have drawn violet and stuff down here. So the idea is that like for this, for red, you'll have violet enemies, you'll have red enemies, and you'll have orange enemies. But the, hey Angel, how we doing? And then the elite enemy that is also in this world will always be the color of the world. So it's like, you know, you'll have your red enemy, your orange enemy, and your violet enemy to like, because that'll build this like demographic, right, of these 3 different types of enemies. And then the elite enemy will always be like the special enemy of that zone. So the whole idea is that every world will be like this. So it's like red will have violet, red, orange enemies. Orange world will have red, orange, yellow enemies. You're at 420 now. Nice. Proud of you. I'm so proud of you. when I've got like 2 viewers, one of them's like 420. Yeah, I'm like, damn it, dude. That's peak Twitch viewership. Yeah. No, you're good. So yeah. So the idea is that like, for example, if I continue to use like a red as an example, like Scarlet Spire, right? So it's like the red enemy, because I want the enemies to also be based off of the buffs and debuffs. If I need to go over those, I can. Please let me know, anyone in chat. So the idea is like with the red world, like, you know, red enemies, like red is associated with the buff Bulwark, which gives you a shield, and the debuff Weaken, which makes you deal less damage. So it's like red is kind of like a tanky Night Boy. So it's like in the red world, the red are literally like frontline Knight guys that only do melee damage. They're tanky and they hit like a truck, and not only does it hurt like hell, it applies Weaken. And then it's like orange enemies, because orange is burn and AoE damage, and what is orange? Orange is overheat and burn. And so it's like, you know, these would probably be like your DPS. So like these guys might like sit back a little bit and like fight from a distance, but they might also have a melee option if you get too close to him. And then yellow is like arc is its debuff, and its buff is refract, where it can like shoot through stuff. So this would definitely be like your backline guy that's gonna shoot from like way back here. So now you have this like synergy of like, you have this red tank that's like moving towards you, this yellow guy that's always trying to avoid you so he can hit you from a distance, and then this orange guy that's kind of just patrolling with the red guy. And so now you have this dynamic just from one world, from these 3 different enemies. And then sometimes when that elite spawns in, now you have this dynamic where there's actual interesting combat, where it's not just like a bunch of random trash mobs being thrown at you. Like there might only be 5 or 6 enemies in the room, but it might take you a few minutes to whittle them down, because it's like the red one keeps tanking, the orange one keeps giving his teammates like overheat, which increases their attack speed, yellow shooting you from a distance with refract, so it's like shooting through walls and shit and hitting you for a bunch of extra damage. But then it's like, you know, if you go to the green world and you've got green enemies that can dispel your buffs and heal, and then you've got yellow enemies that can, again, shoot from a distance and refract and stuff. But then you've also got blue that can apply a bunch of, like, buffs and debuffs on you. And so now you've got this combo of, like, green is healing its teammates, blue is constantly debuffing you, and yellow is still shooting you from a distance, right? And so, and then you've got these green elite enemies, and, like, these might just be, like, super shamans or, like, super healers, you know? And so then this is kind of what we're looking at for each zone, is that there will always be, and it should be clarified that these enemies, like, for example, this yellow enemy right here is not the same as this yellow enemy over here. Like, they would be different. Like, when I am out making the game in an alpha state, this yellow enemy will probably be the same as that yellow enemy. But as I get more funding, as the game grows and I get feedback and stuff, I would like to make it eventually that they're all different. I'll scale of tic-tac-toe lore to find out. Where are we sitting? I mean, the lore is not that much painted out yet. Like, literally, the lore is... Like, I can literally show you, like, how much lore we got. It's like, if I go right here, this is basically what we got. Is it's like, literally the explanation of, like, the entire world is in Chromadia, and then it's like Chromadia, like, you know, chroma for color. There's 9 regions of Chromadia, and literally it's like, the entire thing is, the 9 nations lived in harmony, everything changed when the nation of Black attacked. You don't know why the nation of Black attacked. It started contaminating. The king put up this prism to kind of seal everybody off and try to stop the contamination from spreading. And then there's like a focused region in each realm of Chromadia. So there's like a small section of red that's been like cut off, a small section of orange that's been cut off. And you're traveling to those, you're killing the black there, you're collecting the color, and then you're going to the Black stronghold, the monochrome castle, and you're trying to beat the Ebony Empress there. The Black yeah, airport. That's why we don't say it like that, because I've realized that I'm like, this is like a fun haha color game, but as I've gone on developing the game, I'm beginning to realize it sounds a little bit racy, so I gotta be careful. So if that becomes an issue in development, we'll figure something out, and I'll change it and be like, oh, it's like, you know, all the colors are being neofied with neon, or, you know, something. We'll figure something out, because I do not want to start offending my viewers. By the way, how is the audio and everything? I haven't changed it since last week. I just want to make sure, because I remember when I was playing Deep Rock earlier this week, people were saying that it was hard to hear me because it was kind of quiet. So, but yeah, and then outside of that little storyboard tag there, like each of the worlds have like a little section that's going to be cut out for lore that's like right here, because like each area has like little books you can get. The books give you recipes to like craft armor, but it also gives you like a little part of the storyline. So I'm gonna eventually end up writing all of that down here. I'm gonna do that off stream because that's gonna be boring as shit. And then when the only black person was the Black Ranger and the only Asian person was the Yellow Ranger, for real. I'm just gonna drink more tea because yeah. So this is what I'm thinking I want to do tonight, guys, because I don't think it would be very interesting for me to sit here and just work on lore while you guys just kind of hang out. Like, I know a few people just turned me on in the background and like that's good. Like, I did that with one of Shroud's streams for his new game today, and his new game actually looks pretty cool. Not for me, but like it's fun to watch. But for people who like want to get like proactively involved in it, I was thinking one thing that could be really fun for us to do as a community is make some gear and loot, because we've got a ton of loot that I started making, and this would be the best time for people to start asking questions. Gamers, how we doing, kitty? Good to have you. So that was something I was saying we could do, because I want to try to figure out a better way to do this, because like just putting all of the rings and stuff on one table like this, I feel like it's really hard to look at. Thinking it might be better if we start sliding over to the side. I'm glad. What's new with you, kitty? Anyways, because like it's super good to see you. I'm good, man. Except for like I said in Discord, I like slipped and fell and fucked up my neck, and my neck is still not better. I get random chronic headaches, and my girlfriend like has to come in and play damage control. But like it's better right now. We found out she left me alone for 6 hours today, and I didn't eat food, and I got sick, and she got really mad at me because I wasn't eating. So she bought me like a really kick-ass burrito from Starbucks, and when the barista asked me, she was like, "Hello, thank you for choosing Starbucks. How can I help you?" And my girlfriend started talking, and I talked over, and I was like, "Hi, I don't know how to feed myself, so we're here," and she's buying me a burrito, and the girl thought I was really cute and funny, and she's like, "It sounds like your girlfriend's awesome," and I was like, "Well, she is, so that works out." Whoa. Wait, what does that mean exactly? Offer letter from your company. I just want to make sure before I'm like, that's awesome, because I don't know what that means, and I don't want to just like fake being happy for you. So how do I want to do this? What, we could do it like per color? It's probably a better way to do it. I'm thinking that's how we do it. Can I change the color of this text? I don't think I can. I can just remove or add and remove that. Okay. Or red, okay. Means I've got a permanent position. Oh, let's go. Wait, that's awesome, kitty. Good for fucking you, dude. Well earned indeed. So I'm thinking that might be... So here is the thought. Because, so I'm using this really cool program, by the way, called Milanote, and that's how you guys can see all this information stuff. At some point when I learn how to watermark this stuff, just because I'm not really worried about people stealing the stuff, but like, if I get 3 years into development, I find out some kid who's way better at coding is like ripping my shit off and trying to sell the game, then like, I want to protect myself. Today's agenda, I think we're making loot. So I'm gonna kind of run everybody through what all the classes do, and then I think we're gonna start trying to make a bunch of loot. So this is the part where I want everyone in chat to start dumping cool but reasonable ideas for stuff. So I think... Okay, hold on, I gotta figure out how I want to do this real quick though. So I can put this over here to unsort it. And I don't think I want that. I'll put that away too. Let's just start making some tables. And then we'll do the title, and we'll be like, this is red loot. Yeah, that'll work. Red loot. And then I can be like, steal from that table. Item name, loot type, back. Oh, no, don't do that. Go back up there. There we go. Back, and then we need one more table to indicate its location, because eventually all of these... Throwing stick to confuse an enemy. There is no... Dude, no, literally, kitty, don't steal my stuff, please. I beg, I beseech thee, do not steal. Your boy has been working so hard on it. Well, I've been trying. I've been so fucking busy with work, and like, then like Brittany, like it was so cute. Brittany last week, she like got tired and like passed out and didn't have time to like make food or stuff for herself for work. So I ended up making it for her. Did not regret it. It was super fun. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do either. Okay, click on that. No. And then click. Okay, there we go. Click and drag. There we go. Now give me all that. There we go. That's what I wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. No, that's also not what I wanted. Come on, work with me. There we go. Wait, do you actually have a game dev degree? Did we talk about this last time and I just totally spaced on it? Because, like, if you actually have a game dev degree, then, like, why am I not hiring you? Fucking five-head. Okay, and then we'll do room 4. So every world has 5 rings and 3 trinkets. So I gotta make all that. There we go. And that'll be easier to look at, because then when people want to look at certain colored, like, loot and themes, that'll be so much easier for people to look at. Dude, that's awesome. Well, Kitty, I mean, I'm still gonna be working on this game, like, probably, like, 10 years from now, so, like, maybe at some point I'll hire you and be like, hey, dude, remember when we were joking about it? I actually want to hire you. Okay, so I'll pull this out, put it to the side. Okay, close that for now. Okay, so we've got Barricade Bracer and Nightcapped Pendant, that's right. Oh, wait, and I can just copy it. What am I doing? Yeah, I can just cut that out and then just pop that shit right here. Oops. Except that is not right. Dude, I can't code for shit either. It's awful. Code's worse than a toddler's. You know what, Kitty, on a serious note, hold on. Sorry, chat. We're going to take a quick side tangent because I want to show this to Kitty. So, Game Maker. There's a really fucking cool program in here. So, hold on. It's going to boot up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's then check the network, make sure my shit is really good, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Game Maker. Hey, dude, Suburb, it's been a minute. Ohio, how are you, dude? What's good? Okay, yeah, we can grab this one real quick. So this is one thing that I learned, Kitty. So it's like a really basic form of coding. But like, it's like this, like, I think they call it GML visual, where like you literally just like drag and drop all these blocks and like click them on shit, and it's really, really fucking fun, dude. Like, I've been using tutorials to teach myself how to do it like crazy, and I cannot like stress enough how much fun it is. Only in-game engine I've experienced with is Unity and Unreal Engine. So I've heard, here's the thing, is Game Maker was used for Hyper Light Drifter, Hotline Miami, Katana Zero, and Undertale. Those are 4 of the big games that I know that actually used Game Maker. And I learned a bunch about Toby Fox. That Toby Fox went into Game Maker basically knowing nothing and like fucking up a bunch of his code. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm telling you, dude, like me, I've got high charisma and a low intelligence stat, and I learned how to make, did I show you? Kitty, I'm not sure if I showed you. Hold on. I'm gonna show off this bad boy. Are you ready for this? And then we're gonna get like, then we're gonna actually jump into the creative stuff. But like, I actually have like a functioning character that like has idle animations for every direction, and it like holds them and it remembers them. I got this little caster that spins around. That's gonna be like what your little weapon shoots. Okay, you've seen. Okay. And I'm over here trying and failing to learn Valor. Dude, variables are so hard, but like, it's not that variables are hard, it's that once you figure them out, then you're just set. No, I'm so excited, dude. This is a blast. Like, I love that I'm making just a cute, goofy, like, it's dorky, but like everything's cohesive, and that's all I want is like, I am not trying to build a fucking AAA game. I'm trying to build a game that lifetime, it'd be cool if I had like 10,000 people buy the game. I have like a little dedicated community of like 50 to 100 people that are like, oh, Torn, when are you gonna add the new update? Like, Black is still, like, really strong because of the lifesteal buffs and stuff. You know, like, that's what I want. I just want to build a cool little game with a community. If the game blows up, that's cool, but then I won't be able to talk to people one-on-one as much as I'd like to, so it's like... Also, no one clip what I just said out of context, because I just realized it sounded really bad, because I was talking about the black-colored class subclass in my game that is based on color spectrum, because black is lifesteal-based, and is probably going to be broken. And if I have people coming, running at me, being like, I hate black, I'll be like, okay, we gotta rename some stuff. In fact, how the sword thing is able to follow position. Yeah, that's the thing I like. I watched a tutorial for that. I do not want to be racist, please. This is not a racist stream. But like the cursor, because the idea is when you do spacebar, like I've got an animation where the character like swings his arms out in front of him, and there's gonna be a couple of different types of like melee attacks that are like a small beam, an AoE beam, like, you know, like, so those will be your, like, your melee attacks that will mostly be focused on you, but then your cursor will be like, yeah, your ranged attack is going to go over there. So you can melee here and then ranged attack over there. And I really like that. Maybe have each color category not be called the color itself, like black being called void or something. I've thought about that, Airport, and that might not be a bad idea. I'm actually going to make a note of that real quick. Hold on. Colors. Because the thing is, once you unlock the classes, like I even have, hold on, I'll show that off real quick too. Like down here, all of this shows what all the classes are called at base level. So it's like if you're playing just white, it's Adventurer. If you're playing just black, it's Revenant. And then it's like, if you're playing Indigo Violet, you're a Ninja, you know? Could replace it with the Void or something, yeah. No, literally Angel, yeah. So it's like, so the thing is, most times people aren't going to be like, what are you playing? Oh, black, or oh, black is broken. People are going to be like, wait, can we please fix Magus? Magus is incredibly busted. No, you're fine, Angel, don't sweat it. So it's like, that's going to be a big part of this too, is that it's like, there's all these different class combos and stuff. So hopefully people aren't running around being like, you know, like, oh, like, just, because again, I'm talking about the color black, you know, just like, in Spanish, like, you know, the word for black almost sounds like a racist connotation, but it's literally how people say, like, I want to paint my house black. Like, they say, you know, like, Casa de Negro. And, like, that's literally the Spanish word for black, but people who don't know, it sounds like you're being, you know, and so it's a sensitive thing. So I'm going to proceed with it, and then if it becomes a problem, then I'll be like, look, I was making a game on color. I didn't realize that I was going to create, you know, upset and connotation, and then I will move to like making like red like vitality and orange adventure and black void and white, you know, pure, or I don't know, you know, we'll figure it out. But that is something that I've kept in mind a lot. Airport is like changing the names away from the colors and like something like associated with the color, or even like doing gems and being like the ruby class, the onyx class, the diamond class, the citrine class. So if colors bust, I'll probably go gems. See, common sense, but you, Angel, you get it. You just 100%, you completely understand. No, I feel the same. Feel exactly the same. Oh, wait, I wanted to go to loot. So yeah, for everyone that's here, we're gonna make some loot. So, let's go with some general rules. I will repeat this as often, especially since it's a small community. I'll repeat this as often as I need to. So I'm gonna go to the classes and I'm gonna show you guys all of the class buffs and debuffs. Actually, you know what? I can even go like this. Hold on. I'm just gonna copy and paste this in the Discord for you guys. So hold on. I'm literally putting this in the Discord right now. So you guys, I'm gonna go put this in game suggestions for you guys. This is all of the buffs and thank you. I appreciate that. I'll drink some Gatorade. And you're right, Airport. People are stupid, and unfortunately, we have to be careful and play into that. Okay, so here's the thing. Every class in the game has a buff and a debuff. And that's kind of like how you build your class. Because it's like, so if you're playing white, you have a way within your builds and abilities to get the magnified debuff onto enemies and get the reflect buff onto yourself. If you're red, it's the same thing with weaken. So if you play red, there are abilities or armor or weapons, or there are things that are red in the game that allow you to apply red debuffs to enemies and red buffs to yourself. Like, there is a ring that when you fall underneath half health, it gives you the red buff Bulwark, which gives you a shield equivalent to a undetermined amount of armor value. So if you have a lot of armor, you get a bigger shield. Assume people are dumb, make game baby mode. Probably. And then we'll add more difficulties when dumb baby mode gamers say that they want a harder game. Then I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll do both. So, idea with all the gear that I want to talk over with you guys, because I would literally love for people to start spitballing ideas, and we'll get there in just a second, because I have quite a few ideas. If I get stuck, I'll ask you guys. I'll just keep moving, though, in case people just want to vibe out. I don't want to put pressure on people that feel like they have to talk. Just, if you have a really cool idea, spit it out, you know? But I just posted this all in Discord, so if you guys want to look at these, but, like, the idea is these colors can apply these buffs, and that includes, like, if you take a red skill and you buff it to a different color, if you amp it to a different color, there's a very good chance you're going to get one of these other buffs or have some interaction with a buff or a debuff. Reflection and parry mechanics, we have that with barriers. It's, there is a barrier affix called deflect, and it's just as long as you hold your barrier button, you deflect projectiles. Giant baby boss? No, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so I posted those for you guys, so let's go back to the loot now. Let's get making some loot. So I've got... Okay, so this was locations. Okay, gotcha. So we will get rid of that for right now. Okay, so wait, did I lose? Hold on, I gotta check something. Oh, now it's gonna try to make me backtrack through everything. No, take me back to where I was. Take me back to loot. I wish to return to the loot. What are the general loot you have so far? Oh, okay, that's probably a very good place to start. So here, let me scroll over a little bit. So while I'm working on this, you guys can like look at this stuff to kind of get an idea. General loot concepting for the game is that there are a player can have up to 3 rings equipped and 1 trinket slot. And a trinket is like an amulet. It's basically a more powerful ring. So it's like you have your 4 pieces of armor that allow you to do set bonuses and give you different values of health, mana, and stuff. We can go on that more at another point or later tonight. So it's like 3 rings, trinket, 4 pieces of armor, 2 classes, and then a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. So that's like all the stuff you'll be having. But tonight we're focusing on rings and trinkets mostly. Unless someone has a really cool idea for a weapon thing, like I will make sure. Colors, swap. Hold on, I gotta finish airport's note. Color name to gem name. Yeah. Because that seems like that could be a pretty big thing that comes out of control. Okay, so let's see. And I gotta swap that from disarm. That's another thing too, is a lot of this is like outdated because I swapped the buffs and debuffs like 50 times, so. Rings that are stronger but take up 2 slots. At that point I'd prefer them just be a trinket. Because it's like for example right here, oh, it lost the effect. Oh shit. Hold on, 1 second. Wow, I really did fuck that up. That sucks. Okay, hold on. Oh, because it was different loot world location obtained from. My bad. Because that's exactly what a trinket is, Thick, is that it's just a ring. It's multiple ring effects. So, okay, so hold on, because I just butchered this. I remember what they do, so I gotta just rewrite the effects real quick and move this around. So, okay, location, Giddy, Red World, or now we can just go Scarlet Spire, Gideon's office. No, that's good though, Thick. Like, you're getting involved, you're understanding the process instead of just like you don't know until you ask questions, right? And then that's how you start learning the stuff. So Scarlet Spire. What is that chamber called? Hold on, I gotta open another tab for this bad boy over here. 1 sec, chat's gonna get ignored for all of like 8 seconds while I look something up. Soldier's Footbridge. That's what the chamber's called. Okay, so that Soldier's Footbridge. There we go. There we go. Chat getting ignored. Sad. Yeah, for like 2 seconds. Don't worry, you'll be okay. You'll survive in the head pats. You're okay. Okay, so how did it work again? Oh, that's right. It was armor value added to barrier damage. So what this basically means is with the Nightcap Pendant, if you build your armor through the roof, your melee damage gets improved too. Oh god. Gotta be nice to my chat. I threatened to leave for 2 seconds and chat's like, no, please. Okay, I won't leave. Oh, dude, does anyone remember this? This was my fucking winter music. Like my Christmas music for the old Twitch channel. Because we're on Neo Thunder's channel, because Neo's gonna be Neo actually needs me to finish out some of this stuff. I need to finish working on some lore stuff, because like once I finish a little bit more of the lore, I can link it over to him and then he'll have enough to work with to start making the music. He's been waiting on me for like a week now, so I'm actually pretty excited to get him started. The lore. Okay, so and give me that. Spire. Actually, I'll even do it like that. Scarlet Spire loot. There we go. What is that? Those emotes are cute. Another 216. What are those? What channel are those from? Those are cute as fuck. I love that. And I don't think I've created the third trinket yet. There we go. Oh, because I had to do recipe. That's right, we talked about that. That it was gonna have to be like I forgot about that. Or recipe unlock. Because not all the gear you can just find, some of it you have to craft. Yeah. Oh, I gotta find that too. I had. Oh, I just moved it over here, didn't I? For how much is needed for each thing? Yes. Or did I write it down? Oh no, I'm losing papers. Oh no. Guys, not again. There we go. That makes me really, like, Kitty, I'm just reflecting what you're saying earlier about your company. That's really fucking cool. Oh, another mat? Okay. Yeah, I thought it was cute. I was like, what the hell is this? Okay, so I don't need that anymore. Have I ever told you guys about my scripting process? So, before it makes it to this Mila note, like, you know, like, because, again, like, you guys have seen how fucking massive this thing is, where it's like, I've got the storyboard, the classes, the armory, and, like, the armory has, like, all of the armors, the tiers, all the affixes. We're gonna go into this at another point. I have to rework a lot of this, but, you know, and it's like, I even got the affix tier bonuses. Like, I've got so much of this shit, like, fleshed out. But before it even makes it to any of these, I literally have, like, a stack of papers over here that I just, like, write all of the stuff on. So it's like, I write it, then I type it up, and then I reformat it like 8 times. It is such a fucking goofy process. Holy hell, I've got too much papers. I'm gonna sort through these in a second. Just so I make sure I'm tracking everything. Got gifted a sub and the emotes are amazing. That's awesome. I love that for you. Oh, no ads. We're snoozing ads. Not right now. Everybody's popping in. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Loot breakdown. That's perfect. Okay. Let's see what else I got here real quick, though. Oh, this was from a YouTube video that was like, talk about your hook and your loop. That's good to have, too. I'll hold on to that. That's good. Oh, boo. I'm sorry about the ads. That sucks. Okay. Do I need this right now? Yes. That's the loot. Hey, you man. How you doing? That's something you can pop? Let's go. Let's go. How have you been, you man? You man, it's... I talk about this all the time, that there's like this like iconic like elite 10 of my fucking Twitch chat, and every time you come back, I always love seeing you. I hope you've been well. Oh, sick! We're listening to Gravity Circuit now. If anyone hasn't played Gravity Circuit, you should check that game out on Steam. It's a little hack and slash. Like, it's like Mega Man, but with melee. It's so fucking good. So I don't think I need that right now. So I'll put that there. So we're doing a boring part of the stream real quick where I'm just sorting through a bunch of my thoughts. I need to make sure I've got all my notes out. Ooh, nice. How was work? Wait, relaxing and Elden Ring, that seems not correct. Those two things don't go together. Okay, and I checked the hype train settings. Oh, by the way, we talked, I want to talk about this because this is my Steam notes from last week. I went in and checked the hype train settings, and I don't know why it didn't work. Like, I literally went in there, checked it, didn't work. So I thought that was stupid. Are you playing the DLC, you man, for Elden Ring? It's probably good. Okay, so I want to keep that as well. Armor, weapons, tiles, and stuff. Good. We'll get back to your featured program in just a second, folks. I'm just... Ooh. Ooh. I was looking for this. Thank fuck. Heart of the Valley, Fabricator's Core, Lifeweaver's Roots, Lectern to the Devout. Yes! I needed this for lore. Fuck yes. I was looking for this today. And I don't need that anymore. It's a lot of fun. Oh, nice. What do you do for work again, human? Refresh my memory. It's been a hot minute. Do I need this for anything? Goal for tonight. Oh, this was like forever ago. Goal for tonight: 5 rings. Rings 5 per region. Trinkets 2 per region. Armor sets 1 per region. Potion crafts 1 per region. Potion upgrade in mirror. Flavors found outside. I gotta remember that. I gotta remember the potion stuff. Okay, that can go away. Isn't this fun, guys? You get to watch the process of me losing my goddamn mind while I sort a bunch of papers out so I can build a video game that'll be out in 8 years. Just remember me, everyone, before I get big. No, I'll get moderate size and then it'll be fine. It's gonna be fun, though. I'm gonna be excited when we have like a huge ass community of everybody play. Because like, here's the thing that'll be cool is once the game actually comes out into a state of alpha where I'm working on it, I can take a break and be like, hey, who wants to help me like test this build on yellow? Holy shit, you man, that's awesome. From being drowned, dude, for real. No, I just sorted it out. We're good. I got 4 down there that are stuff I built off of. I've got 1 right here, which is the one I was actually looking for, so we can keep working on what we're doing right now. And then another one I was looking for it earlier, and I found it, so we're good. That's insane, though, you man. I love that aviation programming. Way over me. I'm just a grocery guy. I love my job, though. I've got such an awesome little niche. The only thing I hate is fucking slipping and falling in the freezer. Okay, and we can start changing these names now. It doesn't have to be Red World. It can be Scarlet Spire. And then it can be Ogres. Oh, no. Scarlet Spire. No, the Karens don't really bother me. It's actually really funny. My coworkers have to tell me that they're being Karens because I'm so good to them. Like, I kiss their ass and they love me. And so, like, I actually found out that, like, we have a couple people that do, like, these really huge orders, and apparently one of them that was doing orders for us at one point, I was doing orders for her for, like, 6 months and never had an issue. I ran around, got all of her stuff together, and just took good care of her, and someone was like, oh, man, like, he's here, and I was like, what? And they were like, oh, yeah, like, he's such an asshole, and I was like, really? Like, he's always super chill with me, and so it's just, like, there we go. Sorry, I was trying to remember what I was doing. So like that shit cracks me up when like some people are like, oh, you gotta watch out, like they're gonna be rude, and like then I'm just immune to it. I'm like, oh, okay. We're gonna snooze the brakes one more time. Just as a heads up, guys, there'll be an ad break in like 5 minutes. At that point, I'll just like type out some shit real quick. Twilight Coast. And then that's Orchid Lament. And then that is Monochrome Castle. Cool. All right. So we got all of the... Now I just gotta go do that to everything. Oh, I did start naming this stuff. I didn't even think about that. We can actually knock out quite a bit of the lore tonight. Oh, and I even have... I'm not sure if I want to stick to that. Because, like, I made a note here for myself about where all the loot should drop and stuff. Like, oh, there should be a weapon here. But I think I want to randomize that just so that people aren't like, oh, a helmet will always drop in the first passage. Like, that's not fun. So I'll randomize. I think I will always have bosses drop different things. So, like, vaults should always have trinkets, potion bases, maybe weapons. But back to what we were doing. Because we're going to basically take all, like, we have this, like, huge, ugly thing right here. And we're just going to break it up into all the colors. So it's easier for you guys to read. Because, like, isn't that way less intimidating than just having to constantly scroll? I think that looks better anyways. And it'll be easier because then if I want to add a single red ring, I don't have to drag this entire thing down. I can just break this, like, right here and make one extra spot. Okay, so first question I've got for the community while I'm doing stuff. So anyone that's listening that doesn't mind alt-tabbing to, like, respond. And if not, I can do some, like, suggestion feedback polls for you guys to look at in a little bit. So this ring feels kind of weak. A critical hit applies weaken, and all weaken does is reduce enemy damage by, like, 15 or 20%. And I feel like that doesn't really benefit. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna do a crit build to constantly weaken enemies. Like, they might, but, like, does that hold a place for the players, like crits applying weaken? I'm not sure. I could see a tank build doing it where it's like high fire rate, high crit chance, and like their whole thing is like, I'm just gonna blast to like keep it. Actually, that's pretty strong. That might be too strong, actually. Because like, if you can do a crit build where you're constantly critting, even if you're not dealing damage, but then you're just applying crits, then you're literally able to break it so every enemy does 1 damage. Wait, no. It's busted. No. Absolutely not. Maybe a build that replaces the crit damage boost with a superior version of the debuff. Oh, that's not. Hold on. So here's the thing: is right now, while I'm learning to code, because I'm gonna have to do like 90% of the coding for the game. Most of the times, I want the ring to have a very solid effect, like, if A happens, then B happens. And what you suggested is a very cool idea where it's like, you no longer apply crit, but now your weaken went from 15% to 25% because now people can start building into a tank fantasy. And that's fucking fantastic. I don't know how hard that would be to like replace this value or add this value. I could just make it another buff and be like, now you apply super weaken, or like, you know, maybe it's normally called weaken and now it's like ravage or something. Like, that's not a bad, I'm gonna write that down. Loot feedback. Hold on. So loot feedback here is remove crit, improve debuff. I think that works across the board too. There'd be some really good, I think there's some really cool builds that people would want to do where it's like they don't want to crit anymore, but they want a more powerful effect to happen. Ooh, crit. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Weaken. Arrow to crippled. I like that, actually. That's good. No. That's good. That's really good. I like that. All right, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to keep that, actually, because I do, now that I've said it out loud, because it's like, obviously, because the red world is all about, like, unlocking the knight, and the knight is all about tank and bulwark and shielding. So all the rings are more survivally things, where it's like, you get a barrier if you're struck below half health. You have a ring that just gives you flat armor. You have a ring that gives you flat health. So it's like, literally just with these 3 rings playing a red build, your survivability is going to jump up like 40% more than any other player. I don't think that that's inherently bad. If it gets a little too strong, it's easy for me to pull the numbers back to make sure that they're still useful, or have it that they build off of certain attributes on the character. Because right now, the game doesn't have a leveling up system. So it's like, armor gives you more health, but you don't level up to get more health. Like, everyone will always start and be level 1, and then all of your gear and attributes is based off of armor. So it's like, the concept of a ring giving you more health, that is something you cannot get unless it is from a piece of armor, a passive, or like some temporary effect. So it's like, having something give more health, I feel like is very big. So long as it's not too strong, because like the red's passive is already more health. I think it's like 20 health at max level, because the class's level you don't. So it's like at the max level, like a base character of tier 1, like level 0 has 100 health. The red tier brings it up to 120. So then it's like the health value of the ring could be like 10, because then it's like a 10% health boost. But then if you're playing knight, now you have 30% health boost, and you're building armor, and now you're scaling, even though your damage isn't keeping up, now you have way more survivability. So now if you're playing red-green, where you can heal yourself, you're basically unkillable. So even if your damage sucks, at least you're consistent. Whatever DPS you're doing, you don't have to have a build-up, and if like you get hit, it's not the end of the world. So I do think that those are okay. A passive health regen ring. Yeah, I think that's okay. Because again, they can't have all 4 of these rings on. You could do some goofy shit where you have like the max health ring, the health regen ring, and the barrier ring. That could be pretty good. So, okay, so where was that piece of paper that I was happy to find and then went missing, and it just went missing again? I swear to Violet. What did I do with it? I wish... Oh, it's on the floor. Oh, thank God. Oh, I must have brushed it off when I was flapping the papers around and getting excited. That makes sense. So what did I have? The loot breakdown. Is this for class loot? Or is this for lore loot? Lore 2... No, it's not. Okay, so hold on. I gotta find that. I can't wait till I'm done with concepting, guys. Like, I love doing art for this game, but I just told myself last week, I was like, look, I finally have 2 weekends off where Brittany's gonna leave me alone. Like, I shouldn't say it like that. My girlfriend's fucking awesome. She fed me food because I don't know how to feed myself as a 33-year-old male, but I fucking love her. But I am excited that I'm gonna have this like time off to myself to like really get caught up, because once concepting's done, you guys get to tune in while I'm doing like art and sound effects. Oh, Tricky's here. That's some good Gatorade. Wait, so what did I not make a note? I know I made a note somewhere. This is gonna drive me up the wall. I have written on a piece of paper somewhere how many lore entries in each world correspond. Oh, I found it. Okay. So there are 2 rings that are found through lore. 1 trinket, 1 set of armor, 2 weapons, 2 melee weapons, and a potion. So I need to make 2 more rings for red. So there needs to be 7 rings for each zone. Is that how that works? Hold on. Loot breakdown. 4 rings total. 2 skirmish zones. Basically, I'm trying to figure out the loot allowance right now, guys, because I'm trying to figure out where all the loot goes, because it's like each world has the same amount of loot, and the same amount of loot is found, and the same amount of loot is crafted. And I'm trying to figure out what the total allowance is to figure out if I'm supposed to have 5 rings. Sorry, I did it over here and you can't see that. 5 rings. Or if it's supposed to be you find 3 rings and you craft 2 for a total of 5. So that's what I'm checking right now, just to make sure I've got everything all correctly set up. Okay. World checklist. 2 loot, 1 loot, 1 loot. Okay, so it's not on there. Oh, it might be here. Ring 1, ring 2, ring 3, ring 4. Each world is supposed to have 6 rings. So 4 found and 2 crafted. Okay, so now that means that... Okay, so what? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do need 1 more ring. Okay, so we need to make 1 more Scarlet Spire ring, and then we need to decide which 2 are possibly higher value, question mark, to figure out which 2 need to be crafted. Okay, so we've got Barrier, Windstruck. So we don't have a lot of offensive rings. We have a lot of defensive rings, so maybe we get another offensive ring going on. Maybe we deal bonus damage. Ooh, I kind of like that. So we'll do... Nomadic Loop and damaging a weakened enemy extends the duration. And I kind of like the idea with that ring because right now we have 4 like offensive rings, and like weaken doesn't deal damage. Weaken is not super, like, again, weaken is for the tank power fantasy. It reduces enemy damage output by 15%. It can apply to bosses. I might look in the future to apply a modifier where it's only half value or something, so you don't just completely give, like, insta give my bosses. But I like the idea of these rings because it's like a health value ring is good for anyone. Nightkept Pendant, which is the one of the knight's amulets, is that you get bonus melee damage based on how much armor you've built. So people might literally use the Ring of Plating with the Nightkept Pendant to further amplify their damage so that they can hit a little bit harder. So it's like, I want synergies like that to exist. I gotta figure out that 3rd trinket too. So if anyone has an idea for a red trinket, I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go through and try to start making some shit. Okay, so... Oh, that needs to be taken out. Barricade Bracer. What did Barricade Bracer do? Oh, that's right. Increases flat armor for each red skill / dash equipped. There we go. I like that. All right. And then we can go over... How do I want to do this? Scoot this guy over. Yeah. And then we'll make another table. More tables. There we go. I'll give this one the title of Oaker's Valley Loot. Oh yeah. There we go. Put it right there. Add that 4th section. Copy homework from our neighbor. There. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Knock it off. You know I wanted you to go there. There we go. Because it just made this random. There we go. Awesome. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. ATV. What's the best way for me to call you? Like, just call you TV or AT? I like that. What's up, AT? You'll correct me in a second. Okay, so then these are all gonna be Oaker's Valley for now. And I'll just copy paste that down. Boop. Oh, too much. Huh. Okay. It ends up being how many? What? In the coolest mobiles? Like phones or wait? I'm being dumb. I don't think I'm getting that right. In honor of the coolest mobiles, scooters, RC cars. No. Oh. Okay, come on. Or an ATV, literally. I'm sorry, dude. It's been a long day. I messed up my neck. How you doing, though, ATV? Are you new? Like, dumb question, because I've streamed on and off for like 7 years. So, like, Are you like a new viewer? Is this your first time here, or like are you like a returning viewer? Because like I see people come in with like new accounts and stuff all the time. Just want to make sure I'm not like being rude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I fucked up again. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. There we go. New, I have a question. What software am I using? If you're talking about the software that I'm using for this right now, it's called a Milanote. It's pretty cool. It basically just lets you like, you literally just create these boards. You just like drag it around. Like it's up here, Milanote, L-M-A-N-N-O-T-E. And you literally like, you can create boards and then you can just like drag stuff into the boards. You have to be careful because if you have the free version, you only get so much workspace before they get mad at you. And then you have to start paying like $50 a month. However, if you build it with friends, like each of like me and like the 4 friends I built this with, we all have 100 allowance, but I'm the only one that adds to it because I started this game with a few friends and they're just busy with life, so they weren't able to help me. So, but for organizing thoughts, it's massive. Like I've literally got like all of the classes for my video game, like, you know, fleshed out here. I've got like all like 276 skills fleshed out for my game. Like it's for like the concepting stage of literally anything. I cannot stress it enough. It's fucking phenomenal. So I'm using it to organize loot for my game right now. We're having fun. It's a good time. Okay, so I gotta start stealing orange loot, right? Are those trinkets? Yeah, those are trinkets. Those can go towards the bottom. Let me go over here. Okay, oh, so I didn't steal these. So then I can take this and I can drag and get rid of all those red items. And I think I'm gonna actually stretch these out a little bit more just so they got a little bit more room. Oh, okay, so Trello is sick. We were using Trello because I actually had a friend who was doing art for me for the game, but unfortunately I didn't realize it, but with how big the scope of my game was getting, it actually kind of freaked her out and she didn't feel comfortable telling me. So I thought that like her and I were like fighting as friends, and she was just like, no, just your idea is awesome, but it's way too much. And I was like, okay, that's fair. We're using GameMaker. I am completely new to coding. I'm learning how to code. I'm doing the Art and Ace Sprite. I'm using GameMaker for coding. I'm using Audacity with like the, I forget what it's called, but it's like the music hub that comes with Audacity. Using that for sound effects. I do have a guy doing music. I don't have his music playing in the background right now because it accidentally slipped into a soundtrack of another game that I respect the hell out of. But I do have a guy who's doing the art for the game, or the music for the game, and he's really talented, so pretty excited about that. Don't know when the game's gonna come out. I'm doing it as a hobby thing. I work full-time. I have an amazing girlfriend. We live in an apartment together, and I'm still making payments on my car. So this game could be in development for 3, 5, 10 years, but I'm just having fun with it. And when it's done, I just want to have that small community where if someone can walk up to me and be like, yo, Dickface, this yellow skill sucks, and I'll be like, give me half an hour, I'll fix it. What led me into game development? So I'm 33, right? When I was like 6, I remember this in 1st grade. I was obsessed with Zelda, and I used to write these stories like on college rule paper, right? Like this bad boy, yeah. And so it's like I would write these like super long stories, and at the bottom of the page, I'd always draw these like big obnoxious blocks, like, you know. So it would be like, here, I'm having fun, so I'm just like doodling out what it looked like. So I'd always do some shit like this, right? Where like I would write a story in the bottom left, there'd always be a door, and then when you turn the page, it was a Zelda dungeon. And it was like, so I was writing a story about how you were like going across these mountains and you were the greatest wizard and you would open a door, and then it was like a little Zelda dungeon, right? And it was super fucking cool. And anytime a game comes out and there isn't healing in the video game, I always go talk to the game devs. Like, I always just like, I find a way. Like, I hang out in the Discord, I go fucking nuts. And I respect boundaries and stuff, but like, I just become so like such a hardcore member of the community. I get a chance to talk to the devs and I'm like, hey, I've like thought about the systems you have implemented in the game, and like I think that the game would do really well if you added healing, and here's how you could add it with pre-existing systems. And I kind of realized at a certain point, I was like, why am I not just making my own game? Like, I've wanted to do this forever. I've told myself I'm not allowed to, but now I have this amazing supportive girlfriend who thinks I should make a video game. And so she finally just like kind of like twisted my neck and was like, do it, make a video game. She's like, you don't even have to release it, just it makes you so happy when you're talking about it. So now I'm just like kind of doing it and just checking it out and seeing where we go. So if the game goes big, that's great. Like, I'll have fun like entertaining a giant community, and like I really don't want to pull a Destiny 2 or a Helldivers 2 or literally like any of those companies that get a little bit too big and then think they know better and then don't listen to their community. Because the whole thing about being a game dev is that you're doing one of two things. You're either creating your own abstract piece of art because you're like, this is exactly what I want, and I'm not gonna let people tell me otherwise because I'm making a game for myself, or you're building something that you want to share with a community and you want feedback because you want to grow it into something. And so it cracks me up when companies like Destiny, other AAA companies are like, we want your feedback, and we've been telling you for 6 months that why the fuck did you go to 5v5 on Overwatch 2, and then you just completely wasted all of our time and resources instead of just listening to your community from the first place. So I'm genuinely really excited to just like build this awesome game. Like, I'm building all this loot and stuff right now, and if people are like, hey, that seems busted, or hey, that's not a good idea, I'm gonna be like, cool, talk to me and tell me what you think would be better, because like that's how the game will grow, and that's how I want the game to grow, more importantly. Okay, so how much room do I still have left? Okay, I still have plenty. I've been trying Roblox Studio, but I can't do shit, so I'm just doing small things here and there because I got no motivation. So here's the biggest thing that like I have found with motivation is like, how do I put this? It's really good, it's really important to have a work-life balance, like in the sense that if you try to work on your game every single minute of every single day, you're gonna burn yourself out. And so it's really important to work on it in smaller doses and come back to it when it feels like it. Like, I've been wanting to work on this game since I stream every Tuesday for 90 minutes. Since last Tuesday, I have been wanting to work on this game. I have not had the motivation to work on the game until today because there was other things going on in my life. I slipped and fell in a freezer and I pushed my neck out of position. I had to go to the emergency room. I had to get a CAT scan. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine because my girlfriend's amazing and is taking good care of me. And she built my new bed for me. Check this out, guys. Look at this. Guys, new bed. New bed. Bed stream. No, but yeah, so it's like, you know, and that's why I like that I'm doing the art, I'm doing the sound, I'm doing the concepts, I'm doing the coding, because when one thing doesn't sound fun, almost always, as long as I'm not injured or busy with my life and my amazing girlfriend or my car payments, like something else sounds fun. So it's more about giving, like, it's okay to think you're gonna work on the game or work on Roblox Studios and then just like play video games for the night, because like there's a part of your brain that is opposing that idea for a reason, being like, I'm not comfortable, I'm not happy, I need to recharge. Because just like muscles, your brain needs to recharge. So like you might have a tired brain, and that doesn't mean you're dumb. It just means you might be dealing with something stressful, you might be tired, you might not have drank enough water. So drink some water, enjoy a TV show, and try it again tomorrow. If tomorrow doesn't work, try again on the weekend. You know, you're not doing anything wrong. Game dev is hard. That's why not everyone is developing a video game that like makes it, you know? Oh, hi Moonlight. Of course I remember you. Shut your mouth. Wait. So do you only do it every week? The stream, yes, once a week. Hold on. I'm throwing a Pokeball at Moonlight. Well, no, Moonlight, are you in the Discord? There's a new Discord. I just want to make sure that like I catch you in the new Discord. I'm gonna post that real quick so that anyone that wants to join can join. Here we go. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I thought you were in the new Discord, Moonlight. I'm just making sure. But I'll put that there for ATV. No pressure if you don't want to join ATV. It's literally just where I post art and stuff that I'm working on during the week. Actually, I should just be copying this bad boy, because he has the correct dimensions and everything that I need. But Moonlight, please have a good night. I miss you. I appreciate you. I know you're busy. Of course, I remember you. You always pop in and say hi, and I know you're busy. And the timetable has never worked for you for my streams, but you still support me because you're a beautiful bastard. Chat commands. Okay, I can write that down. I'll get a chat bot back in here. I'm actually completely fine with that. So hold on. I've got a sheet of paper here that has all my stream feedback. Hold on, please wait. Stream feedback. Chat commands. Okay, got it. Okay, perfect. So, what are we working on? Oh, okay, so now I gotta rename this one to Infinite Factory Loot. I'm mostly just a lurker, but of course I'll always support you and try. I love that. That's Moonlight. That's all I ever want is like, I want to create content you guys enjoy. I'm having fun building a video game. I hope you're here for the journey because not gonna lie, like when the game comes out, I'm probably just gonna start shooting out Steam codes just to, because again, it's like if I can make a game that's on Steam that is cheap and easy to run on everyone's toasters, then I can just fucking dole out codes and we can all play it together and everyone can give me feedback. So Moonlight, you're fucking awesome. Have a good night. I appreciate your fucking face. You seem very successful in what you're doing. What would you recommend to a newbie like me? I am not, I don't know if I would say successful. I'm enjoying myself. For you, ATV, I don't even think that you are, if I can be completely honest, like A-Sprite, Game Maker, like, I literally, like, oh, hold on. I'll try to answer this, like, correctly instead of just being like, hold on. So here's a really good place to start, ATV. Hold on, guys. I'm going to pause the channel or pause the music real quick because I'm going to get serious for a second. So this is what I have been doing. So if you go, can I spell his name right now? Probably not. Nope, I can't. Hold on. There is this guy's channel and he literally is doing, so his name's Slider. And like, if you join the Discord, I post his stuff in there. He actually has a 12-part series that teaches you how to use top-down visual GML in Game Maker. If you go to Steam, like right now, you can go to Steam and go to the store, and Game Maker is completely free. So like, you'll see that there's a couple other versions that cost money. That's only if you're trying to sell the game. You're not trying to do that right now. You're just trying to learn how to code because you're a young, brilliant mind. You can download this for free. It downloads in like 30 seconds, and it's literally, they have a type of coding called visual block coding. Visual block coding is literally just like you're dragging and dropping and you're learning how to assign variables. It's still a lot of work. I don't know it. Watch, where did I put it? Watch these tutorials. He literally he walks you through every single little thing. He has a Discord and he is pretty active in it. He'll normally reply within like 36 hours. So it's like, if you want to learn how to code, that's where I would start. And it's scary. And keep in mind, you don't have to make a big game. You can make a nice small little game where you're just a man walking around a room. That's all you have to do. You do not have to make some crazy big, overly ambitious video game like I'm trying to do right now. I'm just having fun doing that because I want to eventually share my game with my friends and my community and build this really big kick-ass thing that we all get to enjoy together. So I am not any better off than you, sir. Did it not copy the names? What the? Give me those back. Give me that. Yeah, there we go. Cut that. Thank you. And now post that. Thank you. And okay, now we can just get rid of the trinkets. Where did the trinkets go? Oh, that's right. They're over on the other. This is hard cutting this up. It's going to be worth it when it's done, though, because then all the loot will be easy to track, and I'm going to be super grateful for that. So let's... Finally got to use earphones? Hell yeah. Of course, ATV. You came in here, you're being all super friendly and shit. Of course I'm gonna help you. That is how the world is supposed to work. And thank you very much for the follow. I did post the Discord up above. If you do want to be part of the community, that would be cool. Like I said, I stream around this time every Tuesday. It's 8:30 to 10. And it's just me talking about what we got done on the game this week. If the time doesn't work for you, don't sweat it. Oops. This is Gravity Circuit music, and Gravity Circuit is a fucking banger of a game. What's wrong, Suburb? Take care, ATV. Appreciate you, man. Okay, so I need ignition trigger. Come here. Because I know what extended tank does. And I'll just type it in because it's being... Extended tank is a trinket. Ignition trigger is also another trinket. There we go. And then I gotta center those. Give me that. I love that. So I'm not sure if I told you guys, but the main reason that I started streaming at this time is because my girlfriend, she plays D&D at the same time. So this is kind of like while she's doing her thing, I can basically be doing this while she's doing her thing. And it's so funny because every once in a while when I'm not talking a whole bunch, I'll hear her in the other room just like scream out suddenly, and she just did it. She was just like, and I don't know what she's doing, but it just makes me happy knowing that she's just having a blast playing fucking Dungeons and Dragons with her friends. So yeah, we will. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll do what? I can do 5 and 4. No, my girlfriend is literally like, if we were not streaming at the same time that she was doing D&D, I would holler to have her come in here. So one of these days I'll do like an extended stream, or maybe I'll even do it tonight, and I'll just like, I'll stay late and then I'll just like shout for Brittany to come in here so you guys can like properly meet the girlfriend. And she doesn't mind that like I stream. I always warn her that I'm streaming. She's like, okay. And I was like, the only reason I'm warning you that I'm streaming is so that you walk in here with a shirt on, so I don't get fucking instantly demonetized. And she just laughs when I say that. She's like, you don't want that? And I'm like, well, I don't want to get fucking fired, so no. Okay, so now I just gotta post that there. Hell yeah, that swapped it over and it's the same dimensions. Perfect. Now we've got a perfect looking chart. Because now they're all gonna be the same size, and now they're not gonna look weird, and there's gonna be enough room for all the information that needs to go on it, so. All right. Okay, so I gotta continue to hack away at this. So let's make a couple more of these. We'll just go boop. And then we'll slap that one right there. We'll go boop. We'll slap that one there. And go boop. And that should be for the majority of the loot. Yeah. Well, because like once it's organized, then like, again, if I need to add like 1 or 2 rings to any of these, then it's like I can literally, instead of it going onto this one chart and me having to scroll all the way down and remove something, it's just gonna make it easier to go, look, red loot, orange loot. And for people who are looking at the information, like when I start like hiring coders and stuff, it'll be much, much easier to see what's going on. Because eventually I'm probably gonna go through and start actually adding the actual values. I just don't know what the real values are right now. And I don't wanna add in fake values and like, you know, shoot myself in the foot, so. All my homies, like organization, Verdant Underwood loot. And then we've got Sapphire. The Sapphire loot. Okay. Twilight Cove loot. And Twilight Cove, that's gonna be fun. We gotta make a bunch of loot. Hey! Holy shit. Dawn. Okay, hold on, I gotta repost something real quick. Gotta copy and throw that. Get your ass in there. You can't, like, just not... Oh, my God. How are you, Dawn? It has been forever. Let's... I really appreciate the donations, man, because this time, they're going towards something like I am making a fucking video game, and it is going to be so goddamn good. I am so excited. Let's get it going. Are you still working... Dawn, last time we talked, you were working at a grocery store. I do remember that. Are you still doing the grocery store life? Nope, don't. We're not putting that there. Join the Discord. No, we don't want that. Not right now. There we go. Oh, man. So here's the thing is, I don't enjoy when I accidentally stress myself out and end up disappearing for like 2 years on you guys, because I know that's not fair to anybody. But there is a part of me that enjoys when I start seeing the band come back week after week and I start seeing all the regular faces again. There is a part of me that feels very good seeing like just the kindness, the loyalty, all the people. It's really, really, really fucking cool. It reminds me that what I'm doing is not completely like You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you get tired, you get burnt out. You're like, am I doing this for the right reason? Am I whatever? And then it's like people do shit like that where it's like, by the way, 2 years later, I'm still thinking about you and I still want you to do well. And it's like, damn. If that doesn't feel good and wholesome, I don't know what the fuck does, you know? Okay. There we go. And then we can clear this stuff in.
Just popped in to say hi. Have a great rest of your stream.
I appreciate you, Don. I hope that you snagged that Discord invite. Otherwise, I'll DM you later. I just want to make sure you're in here because, like, it's really good to see you, dude. No, that's what I'm saying, Suburb. It's like Don was here the last time I was streaming, which was like literally 2 years ago. The first thing he does is he shows up and drops $4. You know, it's like that. If that's not support and dedication, I don't know what is. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit feels good. And it definitely gives me more fire to just keep on fucking rolling. Please have a good night, Don. I hope to see you again soon. I'll DM you with that Discord link later for the new stream channel stuff. Okay, so we got Verdant, Infinite Factory. Okay, I gotta clear these guys out because none of the trinkets are getting cleared over right now, obviously, because we're working on rings right now. I really appreciate that. Like, a lot of people were really eager to have me come back. Yeah, like, just a lot of shit happened at work. Like, it's not anything that's like NDA necessarily, but like there's a coworker I used to work with at one of my jobs, and like there was just a lot of miscommunication that went down. They got upset about something, and because of like their perceived understanding of the situation, they tried to get me fired about a bunch of stuff. It was that. And then I had a girlfriend that was really sweet, but she was like handicapped and she lived like 3 hours away. So it was like, soon as my weekend started, I was like driving for 3 hours to get out there, and the mom didn't like me, and I was driving 3 hours back. And it was just like, it was a ton of shit, dude. I was just constantly tired. And so it just feels really good that like now I'm in a spot where like, even though I'm living like, I'm not actually living paycheck to paycheck, but like all my finances are basically spoken for. It's like outside of like my rent and everything, my free money is like $20 more than my car payments, and I have like car payments for like 3 more years because I bought like a really nice like $30,000 car, but I needed it. My other car got stolen twice, and it kept dying, and it was just not working, so it was time for something new. Hold on, making sure I don't lose my place while we're talking. Oh damn it, it didn't cut everything it was supposed to. Give me that. Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure I'm getting everything that I need. Perfect. Twice? That's bad. Yes. And literally, snoozed ads, by the way, for 5 minutes. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like, it was like, it got stolen once when I worked at a Safeway, and then I started working at my new grocery job that's like, 10 minutes from my house. And literally, after 1 weekend of me driving it up to the awesome handicapped girlfriend's place, it was starting to develop issues because I thought that the road ended at one spot and it ended earlier, and I like drove my car through like a 4-foot deep like little ditch, and it was a poor little just like 91 little Honda Civic, and it was just getting beaten to death, and it was like, please kill me. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, car, you don't deserve this. And I just feel so fucking bad for that car. And so and then I was going to work and the car was dying, and it was just being a pain in the ass. And I remember I got out of my car and I looked up the street, and there was a guy looking at my car from the bus stop, and I was like, go ahead, steal my fucking car. And I came outside and the car was gone, and I went manic. I was so excited, and my coworkers were like, are you okay? And I was like, I've never been better. I get to go buy a new car because my car keeps getting fucking stolen. And everybody was like, holy shit. And so I went, and like 3 days later, I had good enough credit that I was able to walk off the lot with a $34,000 car with no money down. And that felt pretty good too. I was like, damn, I got this shit figured out. Okay, so I actually don't have any loot figured out for Orchid's Lament. Yikes. Hot mood. No, it was so bad, Angel. You have no idea. I was so fucking irritated with the car theft. I was like, everyone fuck off. I'm just trying to go to work. What the hell? So it does look like I need a section for white loot and black loot. Well, white loot you'll probably get from the store, so I can probably do... I'll do a table that's just called mirror. No, what's going on here? No, knock that off. I don't want that. Stop that. Stop that. Give me that. I don't want this. Okay, and then we'll copy this boy. Yeah, we'll have 8 tables. That'll work, actually. Because then I can have one table that's like the white and black table, and then I have one for all the other colors. That's perfect. What's wrong with your car, Angel? I want to hear. This is great. This is the kind of shit I live for. Okay, there we go. Mirror / monochrome castle, because both of them are not complete worlds, so it makes sense to put them both on one table. That's fine. Okay. And if it becomes too much, then it's very easy for me to just swap it to... fuck it, I might do it on 2 tables anyways. Do I have room for that? Ooh, I'm getting really close to workspace capacity. I'm gonna have to figure out how to cut some other stuff out. Or I might just have to start paying the fucking $50 a month, but I really don't want to do that. I don't think I need to, so I'd rather not. Okay. Go from there to there. Yeah, you know what? I do think I'm gonna make another table. I know that's I know that I was just being like, ooh, I'm almost out of room, but like I really don't mind, like, oh, I did it again, damn it. Boop. No, that's not what I wanted either. I wanted you to go where I pointed. How about there? There we go. That'll work. Oh man, I've had so many like goofy car stories. What a life. I had a little Geometra growing up. That shit was funnier than fuck. There we go. And that, awesome. And with that, we no longer need the collectibles tab. Bye-bye, collectibles tab. Why won't you delete? Oh, because you're probably locked. Yep, there you go. Bye-bye. Nice. Now, that means I can start moving loot up like this. Hell yeah. Oh, now we're gonna have the most organized... Oh, yeah. Cool. Maybe I just do it like this for a little bit. See how this looks. Yeah, because it should all be... Yep, it's all the correct size. It all fits together like a glove. Oh, I love this. Ads incoming. I can't snooze them. Shit. Run, take cover. Children, I love you. Don't stare directly into the ads. Okay, and then we throw this bad boy up here. It's got a bad wheel bearing. AC is questionable. LD company engine. Engine in general is just not... Fuck, I'm sorry. We'll talk after the ad break. I'm going to work on this a little bit. Once ad break's done, we will resume talking about funny car nonsense. For those of you who are subscribed, thanks. We'll be back in just a moment. This is what... Okay, so monochrome, castle loot. See, no ads. It says I'm going to start in 15 seconds. So, it's probably when you'll see them. So if we step that over, and then we step that over, and then I stretch... Oh, I see. You know what? I'm so sorry. I was reading what's going on with the car stuff, and that just pisses me off to no end. I hate that. Wait, did it not post another one? Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Thank you. So we should be at 90. Oh, fuck. We're so close. Not good. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go through and figure something else out. Because I need enough organization that I'm not just drowning in it. But I don't know. There we go. Get rid of that table. Put that table right there. Hell yeah. And now look at that. Yeah. Oh, we love to see it. All right. Checking a couple other things. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, good, sorry. Ad break is still going for another minute, so hold on just a few, guys. I hate how long and obtrusive the ad breaks have become. I get that Twitch has to do it because they're hemorrhaging money like crazy right now. And if you guys don't know that, Twitch is hemorrhaging money like crazy right now. And not to sound terrible, but it's actually because of small streamers like me, where it's like, if I want to do like an HD stream for like 8 viewers and make like $5 a stream, it costs them like $1,200 to run this stream. But then I'm just over here being like, oh, cool, I'm having fun. And then move those back over. All right. And now I think I want to move that over because that's more important. These are like notes. Okay, now I gotta scoot those just a little bit closer. There we go. Put that there. Lock that all in. There we go. Hell yeah. I know. I mean, that's how I feel. Like, because there might be a point where I don't get to do this anymore. Unstable anomaly. No. What was it called? Oh, there we go. Broken Sword for Rogue, Tear the Goddess for Warden, Harmonic Aura for Druid, Heart of Selendis for Machinist, Scorch Canister for Raider, Bloodsoaked Shield for Knight. Hell yeah. Prism Shard unlocks Revenant. Ooh, we need a little bit more room there. It's getting squished. Nope, stop that. Wait, how do I... Oh, is it because it's too high up? I can't see the menu above it? Probably. Hold on. Unlock position, drag down a little bit. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna need to stretch that up. There we go. Now it's better. Are we done with ads, by the way? Are we back? Are we so back? We might be back. I hope we are. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, that's right. I get to get rid of the... I gotta do trinkets next. I forgot about that. My bad. Okay, so we've already got... Oh, okay, that's right, because we gotta go through, and I gotta make like a third one. Wait, you didn't get any? Oh, fantastic! It kept telling me it was like, yeah. Okay, Oakridge Valley, recipe unlock. Yeah, so we gotta make it that of these 6 rings. So those 4 are good, and then it's like Oakridge Valley. Recipe unlock. Then another recipe unlock. There we go. Yeah, it keeps warning me over on my, like, because, like, again, I've got 3 monitors, so it's like I've got a Mila Note here in OBS, Mila Note here, and then I've got you guys over here on this one. And, like, it always gives me all these warnings. That's like a warning, like a break is about to begin. And I'm just like, oh shit, okay. And so I always like to warn you guys, and then you guys are like, they never happened. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Should I forget, can I change the color of text? Ooh, I can. So I could be like, what color is the crafter again? Might be red. Hold on, I gotta check something. Prison Break game. Somebody monitor, I just have a potato. No, potatoes are good, dude. Stay with the potato. The only reason I have 3 monitors, a nice microphone, and she even offered to upgrade my headsets because my girlfriend was eager to drop $500 on me for some goofy reason. Shows me things telepathically. Stare into the potato. Oh shit, you made me forget where I was going. What was I doing? I was checking, oh, vendors. That's what I was doing. So I need to go to Worlds. I need to go to Mirror, and I gotta see who does what. Craft armor, weapons. Trinkets and crafting is blue. Fuck yeah. Okay, that's perfect for what I want to do. Okay, so now I can go back to gear and loot. And then these ones that are like recipe unlock. No, no, stop. Stop, get some help. There we go. And I can start making this blue to be like, by the way, if you want to get these, you have to go craft them. I like that. There we go. Because I'm not sure if I've talked about that, but that's another thing that'll happen way after alpha, is that each world is going to have an NPC that you can unlock back for the main hub. So there's going to be like a guy that expands on the lore, and there's going to be a guy that crafts your armor and weapons. There's going to be one that crafts your rings and trinkets. Green is going to be a potion maker. Violet is going to be a bounty hunter, so if you pay him money, he basically gives you bounties to do. So it's like, kill 5 elite enemies, and if you kill them, you get a random piece of loot from your tier. So it's like extra ways to grind and shit. And so blue, you won't be able to craft stuff until you go to the blue world, and fortunately the blue world is going to be part of the alpha. Blue, green, and yellow are planned to be in the alpha, so you'll be able to expand the lore, craft potions, and craft rings and accessories. You will not be able to craft armor, but it will probably be the next area I add. Because I want to do, so it'll be, you start with white, green, yellow, blue, and black, and then I think I want to do red, then violet, then orange, then indigo. So indigo will probably be the last one I add, but indigo is going to be like one of the best ones to add. I think that's going to make a lot of people excited, so I might add it sooner rather than later, but... okay, so let's go back to this and be like Scarlet Spire. First 4 are fine. And recipe unlocked. Because again, this is just going to help me start formatting stuff so much better, because now the game is going to, like... Because again, I have gone... You guys have to understand that, like, what I'm doing right now is, like, for the MVP, for those of you that don't know what that is, that's a minimal viable product. You want basically what will allow the people to play the game at its bare minimum so that you can be like, oh, this is a game. And so all I actually need is Infinite Factory, Sapphire Sanctum, and Verdant Underwood. But I'm going through and I'm making Scarlet, Ochres, Twilight, Orchids, all the stuff for Mirror, all the stuff for Monochrome, because then if I do all of that, then I can just devote the next couple years of my life to just straight coding. Like, I don't have to constantly change my idea. Like here's the thing, is like, if Miniature Engine kills at full health, grant Overheat, which is, Overheat is you get increased attack speed for like 10 seconds. If that ends up being busted, I can fix that. You know, I can just adjust the numbers on it or remove it and then add something later. But it's like, if I have everything conceptualized right now, then I don't have to jump between concepting and art, and I know it's gonna be a fuck ton of coding. I'm looking forward to it though, and that's why games take forever to come out. Tee. But that's okay. It's worth it. Ooh, trying to drag too many things at once, and the computer wanted to have a slight hernia. Did I keep everything lined up? I don't think I did. Shit, I didn't. Fell off alignment by like 2 squares. No. Oh, now I'm not gonna be able to get it lined up. My brain's gonna go nuts. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so let's just keep on organizing and getting it all set up. There we go. Wait. Oh, dude. No, we don't talk about Silk Song here. No, no, no. When you talk about it, it takes longer to come out, but like literally, dude. There's a game project I could show you. It's called Mega Man X Corrupted, if anyone in the chat has heard about it. And literally, it has been in development for 15 years. I've been following that since I got out of high school, waiting for it to come out. It will not, like, the thing is, the game is amazing. Like, every time he does like a devlog update, I immediately jump in and I'm like, oh my god, this looks so cool, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't wait. And then I don't know when the game's gonna come out. And I'm kind of okay with the idea that I might make a similar thing that takes 5 to 8 years to like create. Like, I don't want it to overshadow my relationship with my girlfriend, because she deserves to not have that happen to her. But she also loves, like, when she comes in here and she sees how happy I am, she just plays with my hair. Yeah, Mega Man X Corrupted has been in development for 15 years. And when you say that out loud, it makes you feel old if you know what that is. It cracks me up, though, every time I say it. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, so then... Now Geometry Dash 2.2 feels minuscule. It sure does, buddy. It sure does. Okay, unlock, drag down one more, because I can't count. Let's go. Oh, I'm so glad I'm getting this organized, though. Holy shit, this is going to make everything so much easier later on. Okay. I like how that one didn't center. Oh, because it was the new ones that I added. That makes sense. Okay. Well, then we'll just go change alignment, center. Oh, and then I need to break this one. That's right. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I know this isn't the most exciting thing, but it does bring something to mind, though, is that, like, even when I'm doing, like, the really simple stuff like this, it just reminds people, like, this has to be done. Like, this is, like, not this exact thing needs to be done, but the concepting that is happening here will guarantee that development will continue smoothly. Because if this is all done, then I can just refer to this, like reference it, and then I can move on with my day. You know, and like, that's what I need to be able to do, because it's like, if I don't have everything written out, then if I forget something, it can just turn into like a 3-hour freak out of me being like, cool, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and then get angry. And I don't want to do that. I want to build a cool game. Okay, and I need Eve 3. Oh. Come right there. Perfect. Is it actually fun though? Like, I worry about it not being the most entertaining thing to look at. I feel like it's kind of like watching paint dry. I mean, long as you guys are having fun, like shit, like that's all that matters. But like, Sprocket's keycard patches toolkit. I remember, where is it? The Golden Warehouse? I enjoy paint. Don't lick it. Oh, hold on. I know where that is. 1 second. Ariat's Infinite Factory. Oh, Golden Surgeon. That's what it's called. Or Golden's Surgeon. There we go. And then Sprocket's key card. You get that from the Chamber Boss, which is the command center. And eventually, that all the loot will also have its named locations. Because again, that's just going to help me stay organized. You get that when you beat him. And Sprocket's going to be the other 9 viewers agree, hopefully. No, that's fine. Because again, like, a lot of people just enjoy listening to me be loud and excited while, like, they're doing something. Like, I literally turn on, like, streams of, like, Rust and stuff to listen to people scream while I work on this game. Angel, don't. That's too real. That's upsetting. Like, I got, like, physically triggered when you said that. Because it's real. Because, like, again, then I'm like, shit, where'd I put it? I don't know. And I get really upset. Yeah, see, exactly. No, that's good. Like, I'm glad that I get to be someone else's, like, that makes me happy that people look forward to seeing me online. They're like, cool, I can't wait to listen to him just blab about his goofy video game while I play Slay the Spire. Like, that brings me a gorgeous amount of dopamine. I love it. So we got the trinkets, we got all that. Oh, I gotta color that blue too. Come on, come here. There we go. Blue. There we go. Slay the Spire is fucking phenomenal. I was actually talking to my friend Ryan about that earlier today. Okay, so now I just need to go around and kind of just like, I love that this stream just turned into me just doing a fuck ton of clerical work. Oh, nope, not like that. There we go. Oh, I gotta tap it twice. Well, that's obnoxious. Okay, and then these two are gonna be recipe unlocks. Okay. There we go. And then what else we got? Okay, so then these bump, bump, bump. No, did it again. Damn it. Fucked it. Okay. And then, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope, 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 nope. Come back. Okay. Okay, and then I gotta center that again. I mean, like, long as these streams are, like, genuinely, like, chill and enjoyable for people, I'll probably just start doing more of, like, the mindless clerical work on here like this. And that'll actually be kind of nice, because then if someone does end up, like, stealing the stuff, I can, like, prove it by being like, look, it was on my channel before it was on their game. No, I get it, Thick. I'm the same way, where it's just, like, when I can fix a thing, when I can go clerical on something, I'm just like, and I just get weak in the knees. It's a delightful feeling. I get it. You are not alone. I do think I have an idea though, so I can speed this part up. I think I'm just gonna grab this blue part that says recipe unlock. I'm just gonna fucking, okay, so we got what? So this one will be a recipe unlock. Oh, damn, it didn't work. Okay, hold on. Okay, Burden, Underwood, and then we'll copy and paste that. We'll go nuts with that. Come to me, my child. That still blows my mind that Dawn just hopped in here like that, was like, hey, it's been a while, here's some money, bye. It's always nice of him. Fuck, that guy's great. Oh, I remember these. Those are gonna be fun. Heals, cleanse, debuffs. That might be too strong of two. Fuck, I might need to change that. Some of the stuff is just like goofy good. I'm not sure if I can like actually let that just like chill without being horribly broken. Okay, so oh no, not that one, not that one. Oh, that would be the next one. Recipe unlock. And then 4 rings, 5 and 6. Recipe unlocked. Unlocked. You know, I wonder if that means that I should also do the armor and stuff. Shit, I might have to restructure this a second time off stream, because we're almost out of time for stream. It's been a good night, though. I love streaming for you guys. I have learned that, like, Discord reaction polls are, like, the best way to get votes from you guys, though, because, like, 15 of you guys voted on that book. When I was like, how does the book look? And, like, you guys went fucking hard on that. And then we'll center that again. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, because I don't know, a ring that every heal cleanses debuffs, that just almost means that, like, enemy debuffs are, like, worthless. But that's also a power fantasy for a healer gamer. So, like, because I know that that's me. Like, I would run that ring in every single one of my builds and be like, just kidding. You're never going to be targeted by a debuff. Okay, and then this is trinkets again. All right, and then we don't have much for Indigo, because originally the idea for Indigo is it was going to be a spaceship, like up in space, but then I changed it to like a beach. It's like an island, basically, that's got like a mountain and you have to go like deeper in, and there's like a lighthouse and shit. So I might actually redo these rings, because I kind of liked them being like all like science-y rings and stuff, where it's like, oh, momentum and science, and like now it's like there's a group of magicians called the Amaranths that live on the island, and like it's very cool and it's very like old-timey village witch doctor-y kind of vibes, and so I kind of want to change that up, so I'm gonna play with that. But I can still grab these bad boys. I'm gonna try to get rid of that board before I go to bed, or because I can't go to bed, because now that I got the new bed made, the old bed is sitting in the hall just completely beat to shit, and Brittany told me, she's like, as soon as we're done with D&D and as soon as you're done with your stream, we're fixing that. So I might mess with her and just stay on stream. When she's like, what are you doing? I'll be like, well, you said when we're done with this, and then she'll beat the shit out of me. I'll deserve it too. I love her so much, guys. She takes such good care of me. Okay, actually, these could still work. I kind of like those. We'll check that out. Because again, I kind of just want to get like ideas down for naming. It's kind of crazy. Dude, stream forever, avoid responsibility, become monk. I might. No, just like one of the biggest things that I've learned is that like when things have like a naming convention, it's so easy for me to jump in and be like, oh man, I could do this and I could do that, and start adding all this other shit, and it becomes so easy. And so it's like right now, like I'm not even like sweating like having to do all this loot and stuff. It's gonna be so damn fun. And again, now that it's gonna be categorized by color, now when people are like, oh, this world, like this ring sucks for this world, I can literally come to this loot page and be like, what part? And then I can just fix it, and I love that. Like, because even the potion ingredients, I can probably just slip those in there, lose that as a tab. This will eventually probably just become a note that I keep in like a Discord profile or something. The class collectibles, I can also swap that over to each of the tables, because then the loot type is actually important, because it's like potions or rings or trinkets or armor or, you know, class orbs, you know. I think I'm gonna go with class item. I don't like the name of it. Well, I don't know. I wanted it to be orbs because I like the idea of everything being like spherical, but I don't know. And I put those down there. And mirror? Yes, I did. Okay. So now I gotta go do... Hell yeah, give me those. Well, shit. With how enjoyable this stream was, just a heads up to you guys, as long as I don't have anything crushing to do with Brittany tomorrow, I might stream again tomorrow. Just because I'm really enjoying this. This is really fucking chill. I'm having a good time. I'm just like doing all this work for my video game. Unlock position. Bye. There we go. Yeah, because like literally, yeah. Well, I'm feeling it, you know? Like, I don't know when I'm gonna stream tomorrow though, because again, you guys will always get hey Suburb, have an awesome night, man. Stream literally just ended, so you have yourself a wonderful night. Appreciate you. Oh, Suburb, are you in the new Discord? Before you run off, if you didn't already run off, I'm gonna plug that one more time. I want to make sure folks that want to be in the new Discord are in the new Discord. Wait, who posted? Oh, that was me. I posted. So hold on. There we go. There we go. Post to the Discord one more time. So anyone who's lurking that wants to hang out in the community or be part of the community, please consider joining, just because I do still periodically ping in the old Discord, but I'm trying to, for anyone who's active in the old Discord, I'm kind of trying to bring them to the new Discord because I don't really use the old one anymore, but I still like being in touch with everybody. So, but no hard feelings if like, it's just like, no, it's like, that's fine. Okay, so we got, yeah, so the solutions could literally get added to each one. So how do I want to start doing that? I could do like class orb at top, weapons, armor, then trinkets and rings. Damn, these are all still gonna get long then. That's not a problem. I'll probably start doing it like this then, like slide them all along the way. So it's like, if red needs to have like 30, it can go down. And then it's like, if orange needs to have 30, it can go down. And then I can just like be like, ah, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, black. Okay, yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. But then what's the order? That's gonna be the next thing I gotta figure out. And do I need this? Yes, I do. Shit, this has a lot of important information on it. Okay, so we will drag that out and just put that there for now. How close are we to the limit? Okay, I've got 5 more breathing room. Is there anything else? That's not mine, so even if I delete it, that's not gonna buy me more room. This was my previous coder. He was helping out and like we were talking stuff through, but again, the idea got a little bit too big for him and he respectfully felt uncomfortable, so he backed out. I think I made this though, right? Oh, that's right. It took up too many resources, so I took a screenshot of it. That's so funny. Yeah. I'm hoping I can make this a 5-player game. I really want that to... I want this to be a 5-player game. I might have to go down to 3 players though, and I might even have to release it as a single player to make money so I can like afford coders that will like help me. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna steal this image, because then I can just crush out all of coding, because I'm not using coding. So we can get rid of that, and that's not going to open up any more room. And then put that here. Ooh. Shrink it and put it over there for now. Ooh, yeah, I can do that. My room's getting a little toasty because of my computer. Thank you. Oh, by the way, did anyone, before I end stream, does anyone have any like budding streamer friends or anything? Because another big thing with this is when I start entering into alpha, actually I'm gonna start looking for more shit. What's the word I'm looking for? Like I want to start networking with smaller streamers. Like I think I'm gonna like try to find a few streamers like Yektan and stuff that I can like throw at people to be like, hey, would you just check out my game on your stream? You know, because I don't want to go to big streamers because like I doubt that they'll take me seriously. Like maybe I'll like write letters and shit and be like, hey, here's a Steam code. This would be huge for my game. You should check it out for half a day and see what you think. But I like the idea of just like getting a small army of smaller streamers. So, okay, let me scoot these over. I want to make this look nice. I'm starting to like, wait, does that have them all grabbed? Unlock positions. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, let's line them up with that. There we go. And then lock these all in position. Lock positions. Lock position. Hell yeah. Yeah, no worries, Thick. That would be awesome. Okay, so is there anything else I can clear out for the evening? That's all pretty important. What was my plot homework? Finalize names for Black region. Name for all 9 regions. That's done. Finalize names for Black region. Yep, that's all done. So I just need to work on the White King plot homework and then that can go away. Fashion, pure fashion, for real, dude. I don't think anything else can go away right now because I need the class buffs and debuffs. Tricky's awesome little comments don't hurt anything. They don't count against my amount. I could get rid of that, but I want to hold on to it in case I forget. Because it's just a nice reminder of like the player functionality. I might just have to bite the bullet that when I get my car payment off, I have to upgrade this to a $50 subscription just so I can keep adding to it. Because like 100 boards is just not enough, unfortunately. And all this is important, like the Wave Black class combos, all the passives for all the different classes you can play. So this is like literally like if you play Violet Black, Now your barrier strikes apply magnified and exposed. Damaging a target with a barrier below a threshold instantly kills the target. There's like all sorts of cool shit in here. We'll go over these one day as well. I'd love to get people's feedback on this when the game is like in alpha. People can start telling me what needs to do what. So there's nothing in there I can clear out. How about armory? Is there anything in armory I can clear out? I could probably combine these two. That'd be fine. I could combine those as well. Hey, Super. How you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. You having a good night so far? We are just having fun building a video game. We're concepting right now, though. No, neither. I'm using GameMaker GML. I am a super newbie. Like, I'm just pursuing a childlike dream. Should totally release the little movement thing you have now. Hell no, dude. Because here's the problem thing is, like, first of all, I know you're kidding, but I'm just saying this is like, if I release an incomplete product, I get a little push from Steam to be like, check out my game. A couple people might buy it. Everyone's going to downvote it. I'm going to make like 20 bucks. And then when I update the game, no one's going to touch it. So it's good to build up the momentum, get a bunch of wish lists, then shoot it out and let everybody check it out. Super, did you have a question or something? Because like maybe I can point you in the direction of a resource before I log off for the night. Oh, this is gonna have a few things I can get rid of because I can get rid of that and that. So maybe I'll finish working on worlds tomorrow. Ooh, give me those. We're gonna scoot those over here. Okay, we're gonna organize them. Here you go. Chill out right there. Yeah, and then that'll be my homework for tomorrow is to... No, you stay. I go. No following. All right, there we go. Your student starting a capstone project and looking for ideas. Ooh, what is a capstone project? Is that just like... And I'm good at ideas. I'm a big brain idea guy, but like, I have to teach myself how to do art and coding for my game, which I'm having a fucking blast with. Okay, so what? I got to... Yeah, I got to expand all this. So, okay, I've got my homework figured out for the next couple days. That's actually sick. Because I think my homework is going to be... So I can take these... Yeah. Oh, okay, got it. Like, showcase, like, what you're working on. Okay, I can follow that. What do you want to do? I think that's the important question. Is, like, what do you think you, like, want, to be your thing? Okay, so... I think I'm going to finish organizing this. I'm waiting for Brittany. Like, I decided, as of a couple minutes ago, I'm waiting for Brittany to, like, break into the room so that I can just, like, laugh and get in trouble with her. She's gonna be like, where the fuck are you? Like, I just heard her grab the trash. Sports data like the NBA? Oh, fucking sick. Since I can't... Oh, whoa, wait, that's sick, dude. Unfortunately, I don't know shit about that. Like, I wish I could help because it sounds like you've got a really cool idea. You don't know what question to ask? Eating instant ramen. No. Like, for, like, question to ask, you mean, like, to generate the information from their API? Am I following that correctly?
Meet Asana, a work management platform that helps
Stop
companies
it.
get more
Fucking
done and
poggers
save
fish.
time.
Hate you guys. You guys are so funny.
Updates and visualize timelines.
Okay, so...
A smarter way to work.
And then I'm just gonna grab these guys, and we're gonna go over here to the right. Come on! I have to show I can join tables and... Query J for me. That's sick. I don't know. I would feel like maybe, like, you know, if you know the stuff and you're just like trying to do like a cool little capstone project like that, you know, start with like basic things like how many, like, you can even do things that probably have bigger generalizations. Like, I was gonna say like how many shots they made or how many points their shots are worth, but like also like maybe like how many injuries they got into or how many injuries they had or stuff. Like, query data from a database. Got it. So I'm being a little dense because, like, you are, like, you came in here asking some really awesome, smart questions, and I'm like, I got no answers. How many spinal columns ripped out? 12. No, it's too many. Oh, we got ads? Shit. I don't like ads. Because then you guys can't ask questions. There we go. And then move that right here, Sapphire Sanctum, which means I should still have Indigo. Yep, there we go. That's cool though, like super, if that's chill, I would love to see that project when it's done. That's fucking awesome. Cause like, I don't know how to do anything like that yet. You know, I'm watching tutorials like every day. I'm doing the like RL like coding grind. Like I'm just trying to learn how to do shit on the fly. It's super fun. Wait, hold on. Twilight Cove, why does it say Twilight Cove twice? Oh, cause I accidentally, that would be why. Got it. There we go. And we'll put that right there. Yeah. Sick. Yeah, that's gonna work really well for loot, because then as loot grows, I can literally, it can infinitely go down, and now I don't have to keep moving them like every single time. So that's gonna be fucking awesome. No, you're good, Super. I wasn't saying anything because ads came in. I got a warning, so I was just chilling. All I was saying is that your API stuff is super fucking cool. Like, if you're able to, like, if it's something that can be, like, shared with the class, I would love to see that sometime. Like, when you figure it more out, like, it would be really cool just to observe, like, what you're doing. Because it's like, I am being open-minded and I'm eager like a golden retriever, but I still don't really get the idea. So it's like, I want to check it out when you have it more done. Because that sounds really fucking intelligent. I just can't do shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do all that next week. That's fine. There we go. Okay, yeah, so loot breakdown. Where can I put loot breakdown at? I could put it, like, right there. Well, let me squeeze room in, like, right there. No, it won't. That's annoying. Shit, that means I have to scroll those all down just so I can make room for that one. Do I want to do that? Because eventually all the affected information will be right here. I won't even eventually need this document. I think I'm just going to put it back in the unsorted for now. All right. Okay, cool. Got all the loot organized. So the loot organized, Armory's been good for a while, classes have been good for a while. I'm gonna have to update classes again soon. So tomorrow, I think I've got a system, because it's like, I'm going to the gym with my girlfriend, but the second half of the day I have to myself, and she's letting me have it to myself. So I think I'm going to finish World Lore building so I can knock out those boards and get myself back down to like 90. And then I'm gonna finalize all the gear and knock out another 2 or 3 boards there. And then once both of those are finalized, I think I'm gonna start working on enemy concepting. And I think that's going to be, because then it'll be like, gear and loot will be concepted for the game, for builds and everything. That's going to be fucking cool. Armory's already built for a lot of the different weapon types and stuff. Classes will be built, but skills need to be remolded now that I've changed all the classes up a couple times. Hey, King Team, how we doing, man? And then storyboard is going to be done. Storyboard is going to take so much time. There we go. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, so I think we're all done. Like, I got the gear stuff mostly organized. Worlds got formatted like crazy. Look at this, guys. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Got all the bosses named today. Got all the lore. Got all the dungeon names figured out today. Got the lore. Oh, it's gonna be... These next couple days are gonna fucking rule. I'm so excited. Oh, even getting off work now? Oh my god, now I don't have to come home and like try to figure out an entire fucking world. I can just make rings when I get home from work and make armor. Oh, life is gonna be so good. Okay, girlfriend's been waiting for 15 minutes, so King Team and Super, I'm sorry that you guys came in right at the end. I'm actually 10 minutes over my stream. I am gonna copy and post my I know, thank you, Kitty. Feels really good. I would love for you guys, like, I know you guys came in at the last minute. Thank you for the follow, King Team. I appreciate that. No, Super, absolutely. I don't feel like I helped much, but, like, would love to see you around as well. Just because, like, it's fun when you get a bunch of small, like, budding developers together, because you guys start growing and bouncing off of each other. But yeah, Discord is in the chat, so if you guys, we stream every Tuesday from 8:30 to 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and then I just stream throughout the week. If a stream is not a dev stream, it is labeled down below the chat. every Tuesday is a dev stream. Streams throughout the rest of the week may not be dev streams. They might just be me fucking around and stuff. Bouncing is fun. I really appreciate you guys. I will be back next Tuesday. Make sure to pop into the Discord. And yeah, this was fun. We got a lot done tonight. I really appreciate you guys. Bye, everybody. Bye, new faces.